Spirit Guided Messages Tarot channel. This is your favorite tarot reader, Melanite Empress. Good to see you all back here. And if you are new, greetings. And if you have already been on my channel and you've been resonating with the readings and haven't subscribed, please do subscribe on today. It is for the free. Please do always like the videos, share out the videos as well, because that helps me know and also YouTube know and the algorithms know that you absolutely love, this channel as well. So definitely please do support in that way as well. Of course, if you want to book a private reading with me, all you have to do is go to my Calendly link. It is going to be in the description box on this video, but it's also on my profile here as well, okay? So what we got here so far, we got Nicole. Greetings, Nicole. How are you? So we're just going to do a general collective reading on today, okay? And we're going to be using my new cards. I absolutely love these already. The Land Sky Oracle deck. And we're going to just start with this energy, probably with like a couple of cards. And then we're going to read off exactly what else the card means for your messages on tonight. But anyway, Spirit, come in and cover us, shield us, and protect us as I open these portals to channel the messages. Allow the messages to come in true, accurately, clear, and on their timeline so that they could get the direction, the answers, the healing, and whatever else that they need on tonight. All right, Spirit, what are the messages? Give me a couple cards here. What's going to be the main energy here, Spirit? Give me a couple cards here, please. Give me a couple cards. What's the main messages for the collective one tonight, Spirit? You got any messages with these cards? Gratitude. And I knew it. I had seen that card too when I was shuffling. All right, just give me one more. It's going to be the main energy. All right, they gave me two more. I don't have a problem with it at all whatsoever. Okay. All right. So the first card is Mala. We got 39. So 39 or 12 or maybe 3, maybe significant. And remember, so that's part of the main message here. Wow. 17 or 8 is significant. And we got Vrshasana, if I pronounced that right. Tree pose. I like that. And then we got 14 or 5, maybe significant. We got Matsasana, fish pose. So these are kind of like yoga kind of cards. And they're talking about like yoga poses. And that is what I'm talking about when I say Mala or Matsasana. Okay, so we got those 3. So let's go ahead and look these up to get, I opened it up and it was the correct page that I needed to be on. What's up, Heidi? Sportsdale, greetings, everyone. All right, so let's see, 39. Remember, wake up to mindfulness. A mala is a tool for your meditation practice. This mala is made of Tibetan agate with a velvet tassel. Wow. So also talking about like a mantra. A common way to use the mala is to track a japa or mantra meditation, the repetitive recitation of a single sound such as Om, or a longer mantra. This is the Yoga Sutra. So they're talking about the position in a mantra. But the expression of Ishwara is the mystic sound of Om. Okay. So they also have some reflections here as well. It says, what is a sound that resonates with you? Mantras can be spoken or silent inside your head. Effect of this practice can be calming and transformative. That's good. I think mantras are good. Affirmations, inhale, so I am, exhale, hum that. Oh, okay, very interesting. So I like the fact that this card says remember, because this journey is all about remembering, because they have taken away our memory, I believe, and or as we know, we come into a new ether because we have already experienced different lifetimes, right? So when we come into a different lifetime, we notice that we don't remember anything or anybody or even our past lives. For some people, those who are gifted and have those type of gifts, they do come into a new lifetime, a new ether, remembering their past life. But what Spirit wants you to know, that, you know, you need to wake up into remembering exactly, you know, who you are and what your path is. And I think that is what it's as simple as that, is remembering, because like I said before, we have forgotten, you know, who we are. We've forgotten our other past lives. We've forgotten the path that we should be on. We've forgotten, you know, who God is, who Spirit is, you know, the right and the correct one, you know. So we definitely have forgotten in so many different type of ways. And Spirit, one of the main messages is for us to remember, okay? Because we have everything that we could ever want or know is definitely within ourselves. So some of the ways that we can do that is through, you know, yoga or through meditation, right? And looking at this tree, it definitely also reminds me that we also need to be grounded and be grounded at all times. And one of the things to do that is spending time in nature, you know, hugging a tree, taking a walk, you know, taking off our shoes and planting our feet in the dirt or in the ground, right? And, you know, drinking, you know, water, you know, and, you know, doing the things that's going to help us to relax and get into that groundedness type of space, you know, that will allow us to remember and exactly, you know, who we are and exactly what our purpose is here in this lifetime, in this ether as well. So let's look up 17, Vershasana. I think that's how you pronounce it. If those who do yoga, you definitely know these yoga poses and what they are. So qualities is balance and surrender, right? Trees receive their nutrients from growing deep into soil while reaching up for the sun. Connect with your waist as you ground down and lift through your crown as you rise up. So that's one of the yoga poses. So let's see, reflections. Let's go to the reflections. So it says, when was the last time you felt the sun on your face? Just as trees feed us oxygen without asking for anything in return, consider how you give back. Notice the balance in your energy, emotional and physical bodies. Affirmation, inhale, I ground down, exhale, I expand. So I absolutely love this, you know, to balance ourselves, to ground ourselves, to surrender. You know, those are the energies that Spirit want us to be in at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? And this is a part of our spiritual walk. And these are the part of our rituals that we will do daily at the top of our day in or before we go to sleep. And I think this is great for Spirit to be able to bring up, because we definitely need to not only to remember, but do the things that will allow us to remember. So like I was saying on my TikTok, you can follow me there at Melanite Empress. We were talking about in regards to what we need to do in order to be in the energy of peacefulness and calmness and relax and be in a high vibrational type of energy. And this is the same way in regards to how and why we need to ground ourselves, you know, in the many different ways that I just talk about, because it's very important when it comes to our spirituality, when it comes to our walk, when it comes to connecting to nature, to your spirit, your guide, to connect with God. However you want to say it, these are definitely, you know, really important for us to be able to know firsthand. Because being in a relaxed state, in a very happy and joyful state, it's the state that we are used to. This is our natural state. You know what I'm saying? So we need to remember as well that this is who we are. This is our natural state. This is our birthright, to be in peace, to be in calm, to be in joyfulness, to be on a higher vibration and frequency. This is who we are. This is what we naturally are. And so Spirit is trying to bring us back in regards to remembering those type of things. And when you remember and are able to get back on the right path and do these certain type of practices and have this certain type of knowledge and wisdom, then we'll be at our highest state, our highest frequency. We'll be on the right path. We'll be able to attract exactly who, what, where, or whatever we want here in this matrix, in this simulation, in our environment. You see why? You see how it all ties together? You know, I absolutely love this message already. If you love this message, definitely let me know in the comments box below. Please do give me a thumbs up by going to the right-hand corner, 3 dotted lines, and give me a thumbs up. If you haven't followed me yet, definitely follow if you resonate with the messages. So the last one is 14, Masasana fish pose. So let's go there and see exactly what more Spirit want to say about this. Okay, we got fluid lives with ease. Wow, this is all tied together. Absolutely love it. So this betta fish has large, beautiful, flowing fins. Look how beautiful this fish is. It seems to move without effort, right? Fish energy is dynamic in essence because they go with the flow of the current, right? Consider what your life will look like if you stop wishing for something different than what you have. So a lot of y'all are on the path and you are on the right path, and you should accept it and appreciate the path that you are on, because a lot of y'all think that this is not my path, or why am I on this path? Why is this happening for me, to me, or why is this not happening for me? But Spirit wants you to be in the moment and ground yourself and ground your energy and be grateful for the present moment and for the path that you are already on, which you are meant to be on. So wherever you're at and whatever you're doing, whoever you're with, you are meant to be there at this moment in time. This is the perfect state, or where you are supposed to be. So the reflections that they have for Matsasana is practice having a soft smile on your face throughout the day. I think that's really a good advice. But Spirit, once again, wants you to be in a calm mind and be fluid and live with ease and go with the flow of this easiness. Does that make sense? All right, so we're going to get into it a little bit more to see what other messages. Dang, we got so many cards flipping over. Dang, the energy is definitely strong here. So I do want to pick this up. This fell on the floor. I attempt to put it back, but I also just wanted to bring it out since it did fall on the floor. And guess what it is? It says a governess of cups. It's unconditional love. So definitely remember that you have, even outside of this body, we are light beings, right? We know who we are. We are activated in our power, 100% power. And so therefore, Spirit wants us to be able to embody that, to know that, to remember that, so that we could continue to be activated in this energy, in this power. But unconditional love is also your power as well. Having unconditional love for yourself, having unconditional love for other people, this is your power. And when you are in this energy, you will be activated even more so to a higher vibration, and to be able to attract and manifest what you are supposed to and what you also desire as well, which I think is also, you know, a very beautiful thing, you know? So a lot of y'all are learning to be in that energy. You learning to be honest with yourself when it comes to that, right? And you're more, focused, because in the past you were unfocused, you were very overwhelmed, you were very distracted, right? Because no matter what, living in this world, we can get distracted all day, every day. First and foremost, because what they make us work. Second of all, because of social media. Third of all, because of our family and friends and their ideas and what they say and what they do influence us, right? The things that we read, just everything in our environment is a distraction. So that's why Spirit wants you to remember to always go in a place by yourself where you can meditate, where you can be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Where you can commune with your spirit team, where you can commune with God and spirit in regards to what you need to receive, what will be the messages in regards to your path and what you need to do. But most of all, just to remember exactly who you are, so you can be in that energy, so you can walk in that energy, so you can feel that way. You know what I'm saying? We're naturally high vibrational beings, very powerful beings. Some of us are even chosen ones. Some of us even have not only spiritual gifts, but also power. So if you want to remember that or be activated in your memory and or in that energy, then these are the things that you need to do. You need to be in peace. You need to be in calm. You need to be aware. You need to be clear about your everydays, going ins and outs, because that is going to determine what you are going to experience here in this simulation, right? So definitely don't be distracted. Continue to learn how to love yourself unconditional, and also how to learn to love other people in the same way. Wow, that's beautiful and powerful, and you just don't even know it. These messages are beautiful and powerful and deep, and y'all don't even know it. And you don't even know that you need to stay tuned and see what else that Spirit has for you at this moment in time. So we got 3 more. Gratitude for the card, Spirit. So let's see. We have Wings of Love here. We have the Hierophant card here. And we got Father Time. Yeah, for some of you all, you have reached the point where you have already met your soulmate or your twin flame, and or you will in the future. And a lot of y'all are going to take it to the next level and get married and build. You know what I'm saying? With the Father Time here, divine timing is here for you to find and or to be with your divine partner, your kingdom spouse, your twin flame, your soulmate, however you want to call it. And this person, since you all are learning to love yourself unconditional, you definitely are going to be able to find someone that's going to love you the same. And that's why you get this relationship. That's why you are finally able to get married to the love of your life, to this true love, and this person might be a person of authority, might have an authority type of position, might be a pastor, a teacher, a spiritualist, or that may be you. But this person absolutely is going to love you the way that you love them, in the way that you deserve to be loved. This person is going to be protective. You're going to feel safe and secure, with this new partner, if you're already not in this certain type of connection, and Spirit is going to protect this union, protect this, partnership when you are in and or find this person, because a lot of y'all feel like, now it's time to settle down. Now it's time to get married, and Spirit is saying the same thing, right? Because you changed your mindset, because you started to love yourself unconditional, because you have learned to remember and to ground yourself and go with the flow in regards to the direction that Spirit is leading you towards, which is a very beautiful thing. Absolutely love this for yourself, for you. Congratulations for the ones who met this person and are engaged or already married. But if not, depending on what timeline that you are on, you definitely will meet this person and you will definitely get married, and this person will be the one, because you are going to mirror each other. You're going to be in the same space, in the same mind space, have a lot of things in common spiritually as well, you know, and being in this energy of confidence, this energy of calm and remembering who you are and loving yourself unconditionally is what brought you towards this person, whether this your twin flame or your higher level soulmate or whatever. This is what brought you to this person. So Spirit wants to remind you to continue to be in this energy and or work towards this each and every day to get into this energy and also to maintain it as well. Because at this moment in time, you all are on a journey of learning and learning a higher education as well. So you might be in college or be in school or thinking about going back, or you're just on a journey building and learning not only a lot about yourself and your partner, but also life and exactly what you're supposed to do and the things that are in it that you're supposed to know at this moment in time as well, which I think is, you know, a very beautiful thing. So it looks as though you all are on the right place, and wherever you are meant, you know, to be there. And you definitely are meant and destined to connect with this person, your soulmate, your twin flame as well. This is the right timing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all that have been through failed relationships where people betrayed you and broke your heart, you might think that this is not the good timing because you haven't healed. But that's okay. As long as you know, and as long as you know that you need to heal and you actually put the necessary steps in place and work within yourself to heal, definitely this will be your path. You know what I'm saying? Because partnership is inevitable. This is your destiny. Everybody is supposed to be in a partnership, in a union, because once you are in a union, and especially in a union with your twin flame or your soulmate or a person that you're supposed to be in, then that's when you really escalate in your power. That's when you are going to be activated even more so in regards to who you are, in regards to your power, in regards to your influence, in regards to materialistic things. You know what I'm saying? Spirit blisses unions, blisses marriage, you know? So you definitely will gain a lot of materialistic things in regards to money. You will level up, especially if you are with the right person. Now, this can't be any old person, you know, that is toxic and full of drama, that is low vibrational, that is not on a spiritual path as you. You have to know, you know what I'm saying, who you are dealing with, you know. And you know, if you don't want to deal with that type of person, then you need to allow that person to go. You need to let that person go. You know what I'm saying? And not go with the flow when it comes to that type of person or people or situation and stuff. You know when things are right and when you're supposed to be in it, and you know when you're not. You know what I'm saying? And when you're not, you need to recognize that and know that and have the bravery to be able to move on, so that you'll be able to experience this with the right partner, you know, and be happy with someone that absolutely truly loves you and a person that is absolutely supposed to be with you. Not to say that, you know, you're not supposed to experience, you know, other people, because that is where you will learn a lot of things about yourself, about people, about exactly who you want, exactly, you know, who you don't want and stuff. You know, you gain a lot of lessons when it comes to that. But, you know, a lot of y'all are past that already, obviously. And you're remembering and you're learning to love yourself, and you're learning to love people. You learn to know how to do that exactly, because a lot of people might think that they love themselves to other people, but, you know, if you're not cultivating, you know, self-care for yourself, then you're not loving yourself, right? You know, and the person not treating you right, then they're not loving you, right? So you want to go towards really honest, pure, real love. And a lot of you all have finally got to that energy. And that's why you're able to walk into this relationship with this person, your higher level soulmate, your twin flame, whatever journey that you're on. And this is the right timing. And you might think it's a bad timing, but definitely this is the right timing for you to be able to get into union, you know, with this person, because both of you all have, you know, more of a bigger purpose than you can ever know and imagine, you know, because a lot of y'all are going through day in and day out thinking that you're like regular, thinking like you're a regular person, and thinking like you're supposed to just do this job, and thinking that you're supposed to live this life every day, all day, you know, ordinary life every day and all day. And for some of y'all, you're not meant to do that at all whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? You're not meant to be in the position or stay in the position that you are in, stay in the toxic relationship that you are in, being in the environment that you are in. A lot of you are not supposed to be there, right? All right, Spirit, what else do they need to know here? So, all right, gratitude. We got 3 more. We got Shoshone here. Love it. We got love is coming in here. Confirmation. What did I say? We also got journey as well. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all are on a journey, and a new journey, you know what I'm saying? Seeking, you know, new opportunities when it comes to your career, when it comes to your life, when it comes to your relationships, which I think is a really, you know, great thing. You know what I'm saying? And all you need to do is, you know, to stay focused. Although a lot of y'all are still at a crossroads right now when it comes to relationships, when it comes to jobs, when it comes to career, definitely when you get focused in regards to exactly what you want, then therefore it appears, right? So a lot of you all are going to experience, you know, love and true love, even if you have never experienced that before, right? And, you know, you might have the same sex type of relationships and stuff. You may be renewing not only your vows, but renewing a relationship with a past person, you know, if you feel like that person was a good person. And you might just start off with a really great, strong foundation in regards to being friends, you know, because you're learning to honor yourself and honoring the relationships and your partnerships and stuff. And you're learning to trust again as well, you know what I'm saying? And be true to yourself. So those are the things that you're learning, you know, here on your journey at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? You're trying new things, you're changing and finding, you know, new faith as well. And you're just staying focused and looking ahead. You're definitely looking for something good, something better, something great. And because you're focused on that, you get that, especially when it comes to this new love coming in, this unconditional love that you may or may have never experienced, you know, with this person that is in a high position, in an authority type of position, and or this may be you, right? Because with Shoshone being in here, it says, 4 winds of power blow upon me with God's speed. The plains of the earth is power, earth's power, governance, deities of dust, fireworkers of light. Shine your high beams, let me see you. Water power, governess of the seas, let me hear you. Empower me, hear my cry. So you definitely are talking and building a relationship with your spirit team, especially when it comes to Shoshone. She's around here to around you to help you, lead you, and guide you, especially here on your journey as well. And you definitely have, you know, good things coming your way, good fortune, you know, coming your way, you know, only because you have done the work, right? Only because you have learned to have unconditional love for yourself and for other people, especially when it comes to this partnership and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And because you are starting to remember as well, and you stay calm and peaceful and grounded, and you go with the flow, the right flow of things, right? All right, so let's get a little bit more into this relationship, this God relationship. So I'm hearing God relationship. I don't know what that means, but maybe it's like a spiritual type of relationship where both of you all are, you have a personal relationship with spirit, your guides, God, whatever, how you want to call it. Maybe that's what that means. But let's get a little bit more into this love relationship, this love that is coming up for you, and the love that you already have at this moment in time. And a lot of y'all, again, you know, this journey, especially with this person, is definitely something that is going to be new. You never have experienced it. You never have experienced unconditional love for some of you all. And that's why this is so beautiful once you are in this union with this person, with your soulmate, with your twin flame. So show us what they need to know about this relationship. Gratitude. Give me a few more here. All right, let's pick this up really quick. All right, so it says kiss on the neck. All right, it seems like you're getting very cozy and very intimate with your person. Perhaps you like kisses on the neck, or maybe this is what your person does or will do once you are in this connection. So that sounds like fun. What else, Spirit? Give me a few. Oh, shoot. Well, we can't take that many. Dang, 30 fell out. We can't take that many. There's a lot of energy here when it comes to this divine connection with your kingdom spouse, with your soulmate here. Definitely a lot of energy. So we're going to get down to the bottom of it. But greetings, everybody that is here. Good to see you on tonight. If you are new to me, I'm Melanite Empress. If you're resonating with the reading, definitely subscribe, share out the video, especially if you are on a replay. Give me a thumbs up. All you have to do is go to the right-hand corner to the three dotted dots and click on the thumbs up. All right, and we got loyalty. So you and or your person or both of y'all are going to be loyal when it comes to this soulmate connection here, which is a really great thing because a lot of y'all haven't experienced that or haven't experienced someone being loyal when it comes to a relationship with you. But again, like I said before, you're going to be experiencing a lot of different things with this person, and you're going to be trying new things with this person as well because you never had a relationship like this before with anybody. It's something very spiritual, very special, very divine, you know? And this is a gift that God or spirit, the universe, however you want to call it, the divine, the source is going to give you. And this person is also is going to give you gifts as well, something perhaps you are not used to when it comes to a partnership. Maybe your past person didn't give to you in the way that this new person will. Okay? Alrighty. You resonate with the readings, tap on the screen and or flood the comments with hearts. All right, Spirit, what else do they need to know here? I already got two. Give me one more. Let me cook for you. We got let me cook for you. So you or your partner love to pamper you, love to kiss you on your neck, love to be intimate with you, but definitely when it comes to cooking, baby, they're going to cook for you. You know, if you're the person that used to, be the one to cook all the time, they're going to tell you, don't worry about nothing, baby, relax, wait for me on the couch or whatever. Don't worry about nothing because I want to cook for you. The next one says, I want to court you and make you mine. Of course they do. They want to be loyal. They only want to be you, and they already know that you are their person. Come on now. We already see that in the beginning because you're in this divine soulmate twin flame connection here. So we already know that they're going to court you, when you first meet, because you may be at the first stages of meeting, this person. you know, so they definitely are courting you. You know how people, you know, date you and stuff like that. These days, it's almost as if men don't really know how to court women or whatever, because they're just used to like dating and just hooking up and just, you know, in the connection for convenience. But this person is not that. You know what I'm saying? They like you. They know they like you. They're very loyal. They're going to be with you. They know they want to be with you. They know they want to do things for you. They're going to give to you, give you gifts. They're going to cook for you. They're very romantic as well, kissing on your neck. And they know that, you know, in the process of courting you, they're definitely going to make you theirs. And so what does that mean? What does that mean? As I look down here, engagement, baby, it means marriage, baby, okay? So your person is in or will, sooner or later, baby, that's the goal, to get married. But they're looking at rings at this moment in time if they already haven't proposed to you and given your ring. But baby, they're looking for engagement rings right now because like I said, this person ain't no joke. They ain't playing at all. They're loyal. They want you, baby. They want to do things for you to make you feel happy and feel good. And, you know, sooner or later, they're going to make you theirs, okay? Next, we got sexy. Sexy lips, sexy legs, sexy hands. Man, you sexy or your person is sexy. And they love every inch of you. They think everything about you is sexy. They absolutely love it. And then you're going to get this big wand. You know, don't worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are worried about the size and stuff like that. You be like, I want a good size. And baby, I wanted to let you know, don't worry about nothing because this is going to be a big wand. This is going to be the perfect size that you would imagine and that you want. I ain't playing, okay? Go ahead with your big one, okay? I'm not even mad at it. And for the masculines out there, you be like, you already know you got a big one, so you are definitely sure and confident of yourself. And this is going to be perfect, whatever that is for you. You know, you're going to find the perfect size for you. Okay, we got one that fell on the floor. Oh, okay. Give me a couple more, Spirit. Look, I'm all discombobulated now. All right, we got one that fell on the floor. And we got insecurities, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this is you or your person or whatever. It might have been, I'm hearing, a person of the past. Or you may have insecurities because of the way that the past person had treated you. You know, they was disloyal and they mistreated you. So maybe that made you have insecurities, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Spirit just wants you to know, like, you know, I get it. You know, you have trust issues, you have insecurities and stuff like that. But with this person, you're not going to, you know, you are not going to have any type of insecurities. And or maybe talking about your ex-person had insecurities, and when it comes this person, as you can see, this big wand person, he or she is very, you know, confident, you know what I'm saying? Very secure. So again, with this person, they're loyal, so you can feel secure, you can feel safe, you know what I'm saying? You already know the end goal that they have for you when it comes to marriage. So baby, you don't have to worry about nothing, because after you married, you definitely are going to go on a honeymoon confirmation. Okay? And or, you know, you can go on a vacation or a trip, you know, with your boo thing. And that's where they're going to pop the question for some of you all. Okay? What did I say? So no longer have to worry, have trust issues. You don't have to be insecure when it comes to this person as well. So, all right, we got one that flipped out because you have insecurities, or your person, because what? They stepped out of the relationship. The person, like I was saying before, mistreated you, was unloyal, and stepped out of the relationship. So that's how I could see the reason why you had trust issues or insecurities. I definitely can see, and or this may be your person. So definitely, you know, be aware of that or watch out for that, because, you know, your person may, or this may be you, have insecurity reasons because their person of the past has stepped out of the relationship. Someone has stepped out of the relationship. So I could see, the reason why, you know, you and or your person can feel that way. All right. What we got here, we got it's all a miscommunication and understanding. So you may not have felt that you were eye to eye with your past person and or with this person, you know what I'm saying, because of miscommunication and misunderstanding. So maybe you're also learning or remembering how to be able to have good communication skills, which you will need to have when it comes to relationships, because in all relationships, you need to have good communication. And that's the one reason why you had this misunderstanding when it came to this situation, whatever the situation was, whether it was this past person or with your person, no matter what, you know, this is some of the things that you are learning and or need to learn when it comes to communication, because you don't want no miscommunication or misunderstanding when it comes to this person, especially this new person, you know what I'm saying, that you are going to be meeting and or might be in a relationship at this moment in time, you know? But no matter what, your voice is very soft and very soothing. So your person not only think you just sexy in so many different type of ways when it comes to your physicality, but also when it comes to your voice, and or this is what you may feel, you know, about your person, okay? All right, we got one. Give me a couple more here. Okay, we got 4 more. All right, the first one came out is new opportunities, business, job, and career. Baby, you don't have nothing to worry about, okay? Don't let yourself worry about the little small stuff, because you have new opportunities that are coming up for you, not only in this new relationship, but when it comes to your business, your job, your career. Take whatever resonate. You definitely will be having new opportunities, and it might be you buying a new home. So congratulations for the person or people that are buying a new home, or if you already bought a new home, but that is one of the opportunities that are coming up for you. And, you know, when it comes to this new relationship, because as we can see already in the future, if you're not already engaged and married, you definitely will. And with your person, it only makes sense that you both are going to be buying a home together, okay? So you have short hair and or your person have short hair. Crying over you. So there's somebody crying over you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is past person that have insecurity issues and stuff, that was disloyal and stepped out of the relationship. So it may be this past person that you left and or you will leave, depending on what timeline you are, that is crying over you. What is really going on? What is really going on? Why is somebody crying over you? That is crazy. But I don't know, a lot of y'all are not fazed by it at all, because most of you all have already moved on anyway, so you don't even worry about this person crying over you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't cry over me, don't cry to me, cry to your mama. You know what I'm saying? Because I am through. It is over with. You know, maybe that's some of the conversations that you have had, you know, with this past person. I don't know. But anyway, what else, Spirit? What else do they need to know about this relationship here? Gratitude. Give me like a few more here, please. All right, gratitude, Spirit. All right, we got 3 more. We got, I want to spoil you. Of course, we already seen that with your person bringing you gifts, with your person bringing you engagement, with your person, you know, flying you on vacation trips and stuff like that. We already see that your person want to spoil you, okay? Don't worry about nothing. You are totally in totality taken care of when it comes to this person in every way. Sexually, mentally, physically, okay? All of the above. Man, I ain't even mad at you, okay? Let's see. X. Yep. And this is the energy that we were talking about, confirmation in regards to your ex being insecure, in regards to your ex stepping out of the relationship and crying over you. It's your ex, and what does it say? Your ex is stalking on you on social media and around your living area, maybe even at your job and everything. Yeah, this is your ex that cannot get over you, baby, okay? But you definitely have moved on, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And guess what your ex is trying to do? Love spells. Your ex is trying to do love spells to get you back. You know what I'm saying? They bought this generic book of spells and stuff, and they found a spell that says love spells, and they've been doing that. They've been trying to, you know, put some love spells on you as if that's going to work, because a lot of y'all, you know what you want. You know what I'm saying? You already moved on, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna allow anybody to try to hold you back, especially from this love offer that is coming up, because you are getting engaged and getting married to this person, buying a home together and living in a happy ever after life. You know what I'm saying? So don't even worry about this person, but you know, Spirit is allowing you to know that they absolutely are doing love spells on you. So protect your energy, guard your energy and your relationship if you're in this type of relationship and you resonate with it. Okay? Alrighty. What else? Give me a few cards. We're going to get a few more here, and then we're going to get some last messages from some other cards, another deck. Oh, that's very interesting. So we got 5 cards, and that'll be the last ones from this deck. And we got Psycho, and somebody just mentioned Psycho in the comments box. So Psycho, yeah, this ex is stalking you, okay? And this ex is definitely Psycho, of course, because they can't get over you. They're stalking you everywhere you go. They're doing love spells on you and everything. So definitely this person is Psycho. So definitely, like I said before, protect your energy. Make sure you got totally away from this person, far, far away from this person. If you haven't, run for your life and get away from this person. You know what I'm saying? Don't answer no texts, no calls or anything. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know, protect your energy when it comes to this person, because they definitely are psycho. But anyway, I want you bad now. So your person is like not really obsessed of you or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But they absolutely love you and adore you. They love you in a way where, you know, they love you, your physicality. They think that you're very sexy. You know what I'm saying? And they want to do everything that they can in order to make you happy and in order to keep you. And this might be one of the things, going to the gym. Or maybe they like the way that you go to gym and take care of your body and everything, because you definitely look really good to them, you know. Or both of you all go to the gym together to work out. Again, your person not only likes to kiss you on your neck, but they also not only like your soft voice, but they like the way that you whisper soft things into your ear as well. So your person is person is very intimate, very romantic, you know, as well, you know, and they definitely like, to be close to you for sure. And then we have psychic and spiritual gifts and abilities. Wow. So you and or your person have psychic and spiritual gifts and abilities. Wow, I absolutely love it. Whether you know it or not, and if you do, and if you don't, whatever, definitely Spirit wants you to cultivate that within yourself, you know? And a lot of y'all know that you're with this person, and or will know when you absolutely find this soulmate or find this twin flame, because like we said before, you know, definitely this person is a true love. So you will definitely know when they are in your energy, and or when you meet this person if you already haven't met this person at this time. All right, so let's get some last messages with the love and romance card. All right, I hope you all are resonating with the reading. If so, flood the hearts, comments with the hearts, tap on the screen. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you're on a replay, make sure you share out the video and like the video as well. If you are here, please give me a thumbs up by going to the right-hand corner, click on the dotted lines, and give me a thumbs up. And if anybody ever wants a personal reading, all you have to do is go to the links in the description box and or on the channel. All right. Okay. So we got deception here. Definitely, your ex, as we can see, you know what I'm saying? There's psycho ex here that have insecurities, that doing love spells on you, that is stalking you and everything like that. We already know that they deceived you in one way, shape, or form, right? Because this person was wearing a mask in this relationship. So now, with psychic and spiritual gifts and abilities, now you know to listen even more carefully when it comes to your gut, when it comes to what you know, because you're psychic. You know what I'm saying? And again, confirmation, engagement. So you definitely will. This person that I'm talking about, that if you resonate with, you definitely are going to get engaged. And they may take you out somewhere to your favorite restaurant or on a trip or something like that to be able to propose to you. So it's going to be very romantic in the way that they propose to you. They might take you to your favorite place, whether it's a restaurant or a city or a state or a country, whatever that's at. It's going to be very elaborate. Okay. And if you're just meeting this person, you're going to go to a higher level of commitment and be with this person. For those who already been with this person, you definitely are going to get engaged and get married. But the goal of this person, as we can see in the beginning of this reading, is to keep you because they already know who you are. They already see you for who you are as their divine partnership, as their soulmate, as their twin flame. They already knew this when they first laid eyes on you. They already knew that they wanted to be with you, that they wanted to marry you and have kids. They already knew that they wanted to buy a house for you. They already knew that they wanted you to move in with them. They already knew this, obviously, with the psychic abilities and spiritual gifts. You know what I'm saying? This person is worth waiting for. If you're single at this moment in time and you haven't met this person, definitely this is the time. This is the right time. This is divine timing. But you have to be patient and you have to wait because this person obviously is going to be worth waiting for, as you can see, right? Divine timing is at work in your love life. Again, Spirit is trying to allow you to know. You know what I'm saying? For the impatient ones, Spirit is allowing you to know that you need to be patient. And the person that you're waiting for, it might be the next person, it might not. But definitely whenever you meet them, it's going to be divine timing and it's going to be a person worth waiting for, of course, because this person is not only romantic, but they have deep feelings and love for you. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So this person, when you meet them, they are real. They're going to be your true love. And this is going to be, and they have true, feelings for you. So Spirit just wants you to let you know, because a lot of y'all have trust issues. A lot of y'all perhaps are insecure because of the past relationship. But Spirit wants you to know, again, that when you meet this person, this type of person, you're not only going to know, but, you also are going to be able to see it. This person is going to show you. Because they are going to know that, you are going to need confirmation when it comes to that. And this person is definitely going to give it to you. Okay. So let's get some more last messages here. Give me a few more cards, Spirit, before we close this reading out. Okay, we got one that flipped over. Give me, two more. Gratitude, Spirit. All right, so our last messages here. The first one that came out, we got 4 cards, is release your ex, baby. For those who are lingering in the past and can't let go and can't forgive, one of the things that you need to do is let your ex go, okay? And move on. And forgive yourself and forgive your ex, baby, okay? The time has come to clear your energy. So you need to clear your energy first and foremost. You need to let your ex go. Stop thinking about him or her, what they did to you, what they didn't do to you, what they gave you, what they didn't give to you, and move on. Because if you don't, then you're going to delay this soulmate, this true love, this twin flame. It's going to be delayed, okay? And some of y'all need to heal family issues, past relationships. Again, confirmation, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, as you forgive yourself, as you forgive the past people, past person, you know? Because again, confirmation, you're calling in your soulmate here. Your prayer, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Again, being in the right energy, having faith, letting go, forgiving people of the past, releasing people from your energy, releasing low vibrational negative energy. Those are the things that you need to do so that you could be ready for this heart-to-heart conversation. And what is the heart-to-heart conversation going to be? Your person proposing to you, baby, wherever that may be. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, so you're not going to be afraid, nor your person not going to be afraid. You both are going to be very vulnerable when it comes to this relationship. Communicating with each other, being open, towards each other, especially when you guys, get married. You're going to be having conversations about kids, how many kids you want. You know what I'm saying? If you want kids or in the age range of having kids, or you may just be bringing kids, to the relationship, depending on who you are. I like that, Lily. Forgiveness doesn't mean you let back in. That is so true. I like that, Yosh. Probably should stop worrying about your next relationship and work on yourself. Exactly. Until you love yourself, you can't truly love someone else. And that's what I was talking about in the beginning of the relationship. If you wasn't here, you're learning to remember to unconditionally love you first. Love yourself first and foremost. Choose yourself first and foremost. Accept yourself first and foremost. This is what it takes to be able to meet the right person. Hi, Sky. How are you? So I absolutely love this reading for you. If you resonated with it, let me know. Definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Give me a thumbs up, like and share if you are on the replay. And again, if you want a personal private reading, definitely reach out to me. You can definitely click on the Calendly link in my profile, and or it's going to be on this video as well. I appreciate y'all so much. Great to see everyone. I hope you all come back to join me on my live. I'm going to try to do it even more often, but also follow me on my other social media, Instagram at Melanite Empress, and also TikTok, because I also go there live as well. I was on live before I get live on YouTube tonight. And I definitely look forward to it, okay? Until next time, love and light, y'all.